Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel Saying Pray with Jay. My name is Janelle and today I have an eyeshadow tutorial using the Natasha Denona Retro palette. I know this came out about 3 months ago, but I only just got my hands on this not that long ago. I purchased mine from Mercari. This was in my last Sephora haul slash luxury beauty finds video. I'll link that video down below, so if you guys want to see swatches, I did swatch all the colors on the back of my hand in that video. But this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's a nice cool tone palette. You have a lot of mauves, there's some cranberry shades, and some cool tone nudes. So I'm just going to start off by prepping my eyes with my colored raine eyeshadow base. This is their paint-based eyeshadow base in the color Wheat.
This eye primer has quickly become one of my favorites.
I'm just going to take my Real Techniques mini beauty sponge. I'm just going to blend this out. So the first shade I'm going to take is Andy, and I'm going to put this shade in my crease.
I would describe this shade as a pastel mauve, and I do end up going above the crease and all over with this shade. And I apologize for my camera going in and out of focus during a couple parts of this video.
Now I'm going to take the shade Groove right here. I'm just going to apply this to the outer corner and then slowly add it to the crease as well. Okay, so now I'm going to blend this out a little bit better, just so it doesn't look too harsh. So I'm just going to dip into a little bit more of the Groove shade and blend it into the shade Andy. I'm not going to blend it too much, but at the same time I want it to look good, like a really nice blend. Next I'm going to go into the shade Rebellion right down here. Okay, so I think I'm going to go back into shade Groove because Rebellion isn't as dark as I thought it was going to be. In the pan, it looks darker than Groove, but it's more on the burgundy side than Groove is. They both look burgundy in the pan, but on the eyes, Groove looks more like a purple shade. But I'm going to just blend these two on the outer corner just to deepen up this look. And I think the whole hint of burgundy mixed with the purple looks really nice.
Does anyone else feel like they do the same eye look all the time? I was going through my camera roll and I noticed that 50% of my eye looks are purple.
I'm just trying to make everything as dark as possible. I feel like it looks darker in person than on the camera.
The matte shades blend really well together.
Okay, so now I'm just going to cut my crease using the same Colored Raine eyeshadow base. I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and a little bit of product on the back of my hand.
I'm really happy that there are some deep shades in this palette and that they actually show up deep on my skin tone, so that's really nice. And you can definitely achieve a soft look or everyday look with this palette.
Okay, so for the lid shade, I'm going to take the shade Glitz right here.
So I was expecting this shade to be more of like a rose gold, and it is, but I think it leans more on the gold side than it leans on the pink side.
And then I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Psychedelic. I'm just going to put it right on top of the Glitz shade, just to see if we can make this a little bit more pink. There is quite a bit of fallout with these shimmer shades.
So I wasn't really able to see Psychedelic on top of Glitz by applying it with a brush, and I did use a switch pan in between, so I ended up going in with my fingers.
Now I'm going to take the shade Mod right here, and I want to put this one in my inner corner. Just a little bit. And I'm going to blend it out because I don't want it to be too bright, but at the same time, I do want it to stand out just a little bit. Okay, so now to blend out the outer corner, I'm going to go back into the shade Groove. And I'm just going to blend these together. And then I'm also going to go back into shade Glitz. I'm pretty much just going to go back and forth until they pair well together.
I have to admit that blending these two colors together was a little bit challenging.
There is so much fallout on my face, especially when I was trying to like blend the shimmer into that dark matte shade. But now I'm just gonna go in with some eyeliner. This is from e.l.f. It's their Expert Liquid Liner in Jet Black.
This is literally the only eyeliner that I own and use. It's from e.l.f. It's only $3 and I think it works really good. It does take a little bit of time to dry down and it does have a little bit of a shine to it. So this was my first time ever trying anything from Natasha Denona. Her brand is really pricey. So if you guys are interested in getting any type of luxury palette, whether it's Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona, I would highly suggest going on Mercari and just looking for a brand new one. And of course, just looking for a seller that you can trust, because you'll get a way better deal for a much better price than buying it in Sephora, even during the VIB sale. I really do like the formula of the matte shades in this palette. I think they're really pigmented. As for the shimmer shades, I think I would have to try the rest of the shimmer shades in the palette to actually give my thoughts on what I think about the shimmer shades, because based on the only two shimmer shades I tried, there was like a lot of fallout and they weren't that pigmented. They looked more like toppers. But I'm not mad at it since I only paid $40 for this palette versus the $70 I would have paid if I purchased it in Sephora with tax.
Okay, so I'm almost done with my makeup, but I want to do a different color on my lower lash line. I think I'm going to take the shade Opart, which is the cool tone brown shade right here. And this is what my palette looks like, by the way, after one use. That shade right there is more like a cream than it is a powder, so that's why I had to like dig into it to get like some color payoff. And then you can see all like the fallout from like the shimmer shades and stuff like that.
I really liked how this shade looked on the lower lash line. It didn't take away from the look, but it definitely added something there.
And then now I'm just going to apply some more mascara to my bottom lashes this time. This is from Pat McGrath. the Dark Star mascara.
I think from all the shades that you guys saw me use, I think Opart, Groove, and Rebellion are my favorite shades.
Okay guys, so I'm back and this is a finished look. I decided to do no lashes today. I really like how it looks without the lashes. This is normally how I used to do my eyeshadow like a year ago. I didn't used to wear lashes at all. Only just got into lashes like a couple months ago. But this is a really pretty eye look. This is a really nice palette. I really did enjoy it. It is really expensive. This is $65. I got it in Mercari for $40 with like tax and shipping and everything. Brand new, of course, from a seller. But the only thing I have to say about this palette is the fact that there was a lot of fallout in the shimmer shades, so like Glitz and Psychedelic. Rebellion is one of those like creamier mattes compared to the other ones. Like Mod is more of like a press matte, like a pressed powder matte, and this one's more like a cream type of shade. So this one I did have to like really dig into the pan. I really do like Groove. It looks a little bit more like purple than it does burgundy like in the pan. I used about 7 shades in here, so I still have to use the other shades as well. But I really enjoyed this palette. I think it was really nicely done. It is pretty small. This is one of her like medium-sized palettes. I'm not really sure if I might pick up another palette. Maybe if I find another palette on Mercari for like a really good price, I might pick up another palette. Maybe the Biba palette, or maybe like one of the new palettes that will be launching this year. But yeah, this is a really nice palette. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making this eye look for you guys. It's really fun, very like glam, but it was pretty easy to do as well. I think it goes really well with like this top and like the earrings and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in another one of my videos. Bye guys.